about why one of the biggest reasons, well, one of the most impactful reasons why we chose Avon. I'm Amy Adams. I'll be teaching second grade at Willow Elementary School next year. This is my 9th year at Avon, 22 overall. We always knew we wanted our kids to go to Avon. Each of them have been able to take advantage of individualized instruction and various programs. Scott will talk about that next. But one of the biggest and most impactful reasons Avon has been the best choice for us was at the age of 10, our oldest, Parker, was a 5th grader at Avon Intermediate School West, and he was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. His cancer was in 89% of his bone marrow, on his kidneys, liver, adrenal gland, pancreas, vena cava, and wrapped around his aorta. So you can imagine, school wasn't the most important thing on our minds at that moment. He had 4 rounds of chemotherapy, radiation, stem cell, a major surgery, and immunotherapy. And after all that, we're proud to say he's now 11 years cancer-free. So Avon single-handedly put our minds at ease when it came to continuing his education during the year, little over a year, while he was at home. His teachers came to our house, they came to Riley, they brought materials, and kept it where he was doing similar things to the students in the class. They even allowed him to come in and visit the students. They stopped all instruction for the hour that we were there and allowed him to just kind of come in and hang out with his friends. And of course he wore the mask, and this was pre-mask, so he wore the mask, they did not. He even questioned my ability to teach him at times, even though I kind of thought I was qualified. But, you know, are you sure, Mom? I'm a high ability student. You sure? Yes, I got it. So after, you know, all of that, he's now going to be a senior at Butler, studying health and business management. Our middle one, Sophia, is going to be a freshman at Butler, so pray for us on that. But that's one of the most impactful reasons why we knew we wanted them to go to Avon, but just seeing his teachers show up at the hospital, drive. We lived in Greenwood at the time, Indianapolis, Greenwood. They drove 45 minutes to an hour to our house and provided materials and things like that to compensate for my lack of, apparently. But anywho, we believe that that because of the instruction and the small class sizes, we believe that's why both of the kids, our oldest kids, have chosen Butler, because it just kind of mirrors that. And thankfully, they will both be able to vote this time. So hopefully, if that becomes part of their future, we'll be able to encourage them that. But we just wanted to say we're so grateful to Avon, not only for that big, impactful way, but just for all the opportunities. And it has just allowed us, our whole family, to call Avon home.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to read from what I typed, just because if not, people who know me know I tend to talk a little bit more than I should. I go a little bit long, I'm kind of long-winded. Good evening, board members, superintendent, Wyndham, and members of the community. My name is Scott Adams, and I'm an Avon resident, a parent, and a teacher in Avon Community Schools over 23 years. I'm here tonight to express how important it is to renew our operating referendum and in order to sustain the educational excellence that our families depend on. I love this community. I have for a long time. I love this school corporation. It gives me goosebumps talking about it. When Amy and I first got married, we lived in Perry Meridian School District, and that's kind of important to know because I drove out here and she went out to Mount Vernon, which is on the east side, where we both attended school and graduated. As our children approached school age, we knew we wanted them to attend Avon schools. So each day I would bring Parker to school with me. Eventually we were able to move to Avon and be able to do that. She applied, we wanted Amy to also teach here, so she applied for open positions and was eventually hired to teach at Cedar. Something that has been a blessing to our family every single day since it's happened. When I applied for the middle school athletic director position, I was proud to say that the Adams family was truly Avon. We live here, we work here in the schools, and our 3 children attend school here. When I first began teaching, there were 8 PE teachers, in a middle school serving just 2 grade levels. That remained the case until we split into 2 middle schools. In 2009, the district had to pivot due to property tax caps. I was teaching when the first referendum failed in 2011. The result, significant cuts. Jobs were lost and student opportunities were reduced. Our kids were still young at that time. Sophia hadn't even started school yet. But the students who were in school during that period, they suffered. Class sizes ballooned and extracurricular programs were scaled back. I remember teaching a health class of 48 students. I had kids sitting on my desk, sitting on tables, just wherever I could find them to get them so they had a space to be at. Elementary classes with 30+ students were common. Instructional aides were stretched thin or eliminated altogether. And despite that, the dedication of our teachers and administrators, the lack of staffing made it incredibly difficult to provide all that our students deserved, but yet they fought hard. And I was proud to say that I got to watch that every single day. In 2018, the community passed the operating referendum, and it was a game changer. Around this time, Parker was entering high school and Sophia was starting middle school. They directly benefited from reduced class sizes and expanded opportunities. Parker explored a variety of science and Project Lead the Way courses, helping him discover his path beyond high school. Sophia took part in a wide range of classes, cheered at the varsity level, served on SALT, attended Area 31, and completed a senior year internship. Lily, our youngest, had the chance to be involved in broadcasting, participate in plays, and is looking forward to the fall musical next year. And like Amy said, both Parker and Sophia are able to attend Butler, a direct result of the education they got here in Avon. That's just our story, though. There are thousands of other students whose lives have been changed in similar ways by the opportunities made through this referendum. As athletic director, I've seen firsthand how middle school students now have access to opportunities that didn't exist before 2018. We now offer multiple sport teams, including B teams, and have added softball and baseball. Next year, we're adding boys and girls soccer. At the middle school level, we offer show choir, ABC orchestra, jazz band, pep bands. These programs give kids a chance to discover what they love and where they excel. They build confidence, foster a sense of belonging, and keep students engaged during these critical years, those middle school years. I take pride in the fact that we provide these opportunities at the middle school, opportunities that many surrounding districts simply cannot match. Avon offers more to its students than any other district in our county, and that is a direct result because of the support of the referendum. At the high school level, those opportunities grow even more. Our students have earned championships in speech, band, color guard, choir, orchestra, drama, and across nearly every athletic program. We have basketball, soccer, track, golf, softball, cross country, and even volleyball. But more importantly, they've earned scholarships and college opportunities through these programs. Because of the referendum, our students not only are graduating, they're graduating and going to college with confidence and financial support based on the talents and passions which directly reflect our family. These are generational changes. Kids who may not have had the chance to attend college are now going. And their children and their children's children will benefit from the new pathways. It's exciting to watch and see as an educator. I understand that renewing the referendum involves a financial burden. Times are tight, and every dollar matters. But this is not a new request. We're simply asking for a continuation of the support you've already given, the support that has proven its worth over and over again. Sorry I'm getting emotional. This means a lot to me. Years ago when I lived in Indianapolis, I voted yes on a referendum for Perry Meridian. Even though I had no direct ties to the schools, I'm glad I did. Because when it came time to move here, I was able to sell our house in a week as a direct result of that school passing a referendum. The same is true in Avon. Our schools are a cornerstone of what makes Avon such a desirable place to live. Our property values reflect that. Our community pride reflects that. What makes a community great is the ability to take care of and look out for one another. The referendum is one of those ways we do that. So whether you have children in the school system or not, I ask that you vote yes. Support our community and support our kids. They deserve it. So thank you for that.